Good day, good people. It's RustyMoney here on PlayStation Network and RustyMoney Gaming on YouTube. We are here on No Man's Land by Alien Jim for Farming Simulator 22 here on PlayStation 4 to bring you the second part of my top 10 mods after 6 months of the game's release date. So I split my top 10 mods up into two different videos because I felt that FS22 has another focus to it than the prior FS versions for the game. So this is my top 10 placement items, whether it be a sell point, factories, or decorations, or their other. So these are in no particular order. I have 5 honorable mentions as well, and 1 game changer mod that I want to show for those especially on console, as I play on console myself. So I'm not going to highlight the slot count or the megabyte storage. I'm going to highlight the important part, in my opinion, which is the name of the mod, the author's name, and how much it is to place the item. And by doing so, hopefully this will encourage you to give a try to some other new mods for Farming Simulator 22. So here we go, everybody. My first one is, of course, I had to put the donut production first by our friend Yos, and this is 50,000 to place. And I will show you this in the build mode right now. So in the build mode, you will find Yos's donut production mod in productions, in factories, and it's this donut production point that has the 3 little picture images of donuts above the building. So you will need to put chocolate, butter, strawberries, eggs, flour, sugar, and milk in here to make your donuts, and it makes glazed donuts. Yummy. Strawberry donuts. I love strawberry. And you can't forget a delicious chocolate donut as well. So this is the donut production mod by Yos, and it costs 50,000 to place, and you can turn it all the way around when you place it. So on to the next one. I'm going to show you more about each one of these mods, but we're going to get through them all first. Okay, so here is the Fermenting Silo by OmaTana, and it costs 30,000 to place. So we'll show you this in the build mode. And in the build mode, the Fermenting Silo is in productions, and it's sitting right next to my donut production mod. And it costs 30,000 to place. You can move it all the way around, and it holds a lot of product that will then produce into silage. The capacity in here is quite large, but we'll look at that further in just a few minutes. So let's move on to the next mod, which is the Manure Factory by FSPT, and this costs 20,000 to place. This produces straw. You put straw in it, and it changes it into manure. So you put 1,000 liters of straw in, you get 3,000 liters of manure. You can make lots of money off of this $20,000 production point. So you'll find this in the build mode, in productions, and it's sitting right next to my fermenting silo. And you can also spin this all the way around like so, and 20,000 to place. So on to the next one. The next one in my top 10 is the mini biogas plant by Disturbed Simulations. And this biogas plant is only $55,000 to place, but it's quite unique in my opinion, and we will review this further, like I said, once we get through these. So let's look at this in the build mode. In the build mode, you will find this in productions, and again, it's right next there to my manure factory that we just looked at, and 55,000 to place, and it also spins all the way around for placement. So on to the next one, which is the Mobile Utilities by Yos. So we have the wood cell point, the mobile wood cell point right here, which is like a table saw. Then we have our bale cell point, and then we have this little grocery basket thing that is a buying station, which it acts like a silo, so you fill it up with whatever you want to put in it, and then you also can take back out from it. So right now I've got some 9,000 liters of solid fertilizer in there. But we'll look at these here a little bit further here in a few minutes. But look in the build mode at these. And since they are cell points, we'll find them in productions, in cell points. And the first one we're going to look at is the mobile wood cell point right here, and you can, as you see, spin it all the way around, and you can sell wood at it, and wood chips and such. Then we have the mobile bale cell point, and you can move this all the way around, and you can sell silage, hay, grass, straw, and such at this. And it's got quite a large cell trigger. And then the little grocery basket thing is what I call it, but that is in containers, I think. Let's go here to buildings, and I believe it's in containers. Yeah, right there it is, mobile buying station, and it looks like a grocery basket, but that's the mobile buying station. And you can turn it all the way around. It holds 100,000 liters. So those are the three things that I really like about the Mobile Utilities mod by Yos. Now on to the next mod I want to show you, which is the Multifruit buying station by 82 Studios. You can buy absolutely everything here. And it only costs $2,500 to place. You'll find this in the build mode in containers, and it is right here, and you can spin it all the way around. So the Multifruit buying station by 82 Studios. On to the next one, which is a open air garden by OmaTana. And this is like a greenhouse, but it's called an open air garden, and it only costs $2,000 to place, and you can produce tomatoes, strawberries, sunflowers, and potatoes out of it, and you can put water, seed, fertilizer, manure in there, and you can only put water in there, and it will produce items off of just water. But let's look at this in the build mode. In the build mode, you'll find it in buildings, and it is, oh no, not buildings, productions, greenhouses, and it's at the end of my list right there. So here it is, the open air garden, and it spins all the way around for placement, but it will take water, seed, fertilizer, and manure, and you can make tomatoes, strawberries, potatoes, lettuce, and sunflowers. So that's that one. So on to the next one, which is a sell point. This is the Sell Everything mod by Schultz Modding, and it only cost $1,000 to place. And it comes in two different styles, with the storage container decorations and then without. So in the build mode, you go to sell points, and it is right here, and it also spins all the way around for placement. And then the one by itself just looks like that. But you can sell absolutely everything here, and it's a great sell point with great prices. I used this a lot in the Bake a Cake Challenge on Calmsden Farm, where I did 366 hours, and a lot of my sales went to this point. Okay, on to the next one, which is the Silos Multifruit by OmaTana, and this silo costs $30,000 to place, has a great capacity, and yeah, I just like this silo. This silo was an FS19, and excuse me, I didn't use it much until the end of my FS19 journey, but great silo. So this is in the build mode. We'll show you that here. It's in buildings, in silos, and it comes in three different versions: silo wood, a silo wood red, and a silo wood white. So your silo wood brown looks like this, and you can spin them all the way around for placement. And of course, the silo red right there, and then the silo white. But $30,000 for 5 million liters total. So a great silo right there, and we will move on to the next one, which is another sell point, which is the last of my top 10, and this is the Slurry Yard by MissyB. A great sell point. I just love this sell point because you can sell digestate at it. I use this a lot in FS19. You can also sell manure and slurry, but let's look at this in the build mode. In the build mode, you will find it in productions, in sell points, and it's at the end of my list right there. And you can also spin it all the way around for placement, and it costs $50,000, and again it'll take manure, digestate, and slurry. So now on to my honorable mentions, which the first of my honorable mentions is the Placeable Buildings Pack by Alien Jim. And it's all of these buildings right here that are decorative, but there's a lot more, and they vary in different prices, but they'll be found in the build mode, and they'll be under decorations, under other, and they start at about right here with the log cabin, I believe, and then they go right over to the Mercury farmhouse and all of these other decorative houses right here. The sweet shop, which looks like this, which is a great one to use in role plays and other things. Then you have the local inn and the apartment complex and a garden center, and all of these, I believe, rotate all the way around, but various different buildings. Okay, now on to the next one. The next one is the Placeable Objects Pack by Alien Jim, And this is more decorative items that you can use in different gameplays, but you can see just a few of them right there. You can find these in the build mode, in decorations, in others, and they follow the buildings pack. So we get through the buildings pack, and then here we go into the decorative, or the placeable objects pack, I should say. And all of these items right here vary in different prices. There's some flower beds. There's some buckets. Just some numerous different things right here. Here's a different chair. These gas cylinder cages. Whole bunch of different items, even a lawnmower right there, and again they spin all the way around, so we can put that right there. Now on to the next one, which is the Placeable Farmhouse pack by Alien Jim, and this is just one of them, and I really like this tent. It puts a little campfire out front. It's really decorated on the inside. It's just really neat. I like this one a lot. So you'll find these in the build mode, in buildings, then in farmhouses, and it starts with the farm doormat right here for $200. Spins all the way around. Then you got 3 different tents. And then this log cabin, which I really like this log cabin too, because it's decorated really neat on the outside, and I really like the decorations on the inside. And that's $10,000. So now on to another one, which is the Placeable Vehicle pack by Alien Jim, which are these over here. These are just a few of them, but there's some other ones. They're also in the build mode in decorations. So in the build mode and decorations and others, they follow the objects, or the objects pack. Get all the way over here. Lots of things. So we got some different trucks right here. We got this box truck for a decoration. These spin all the way around like so. This one's $4,000 to place. There's an old tractor as well, like so. There's just a whole bunch of different vehicles. I wish there was a few more to choose from, but that's just a few of them. There's some cars as well, but that's the Placeable Vehicle pack by Alien Jim. I use this a lot. Now on to the next one. Then we have the Animated Shed pack, is the last of my honorable mentions, which is also by Alien Jim. I love this shed pack because it comes with a lot of different things. It comes with these little huts that you can buy seed, fertilizer, lime, and herbicide from. And you can get them in 2 different configurations. This brown wood look, or the red barn look right there. And then these sheds have some great lighting. So you can see the light just turned on there. Then this shed is a double door shed. It's got quite a bit of room in there. And then the pack has a wash station and a workshop and a silo. Here is your power washer. Works really well. Just put that back right there. And here is one of the silo buildings, and then each one of these buildings, except for the huts, have this spanner in front of them when you place them. So this is the front of the building, wherever this spanner is, and you walk up to it, hit the circle button on PlayStation, and then you can watch your building be built. Just great work by our friend Alien Jim. And this silo holds a lot of product. So it's drive-through also. So that's the silo. Then this building over here is the workshop. We just walk up to the spanner, hit our circle button, and it builds it. A really neat workshop with the drive-through shed attached to it. So you can see here, then we have the little drive-through space on the side of the workshop. And we got a light here for the entire building, and just a nice, neat, decorated little workshop. So that is my top 10 and my honorable mention. Now for my game-changing mod for those on console. And there's a few other ones now that are kind of the same kind of concept but different. I haven't used any of them, but this is the Pallet storage by OmaTana. You can get a large one, a medium one, which is this medium built one right here, and then you can get a small little garage style one right there. But what you do is you can put your pallet production in these storage sheds, and then it changes it to like a bulk fill liquid, if you want to think of it that way. So here we have, let's hop in the JCB. Here we have 1,400 liters of, 14,000 liters of flour. And we're going to put this in the shed here, like so, from this auto load trailer. So you can dump it off in there like that. Now, what you can also do then is we get in our telehandler. We're just going to push it. Push our pallet in there. Now you could use Yoss's liftable pallets mod and carry it in there, but that's what we had right here. So then it stores that item in there. Now, what you can do is this pallet storage mod by OmaTana comes with two modded trailers, this small one and this bigger curtain sized semi trailer. You will find those in the store. We'll look at those really quick. So in the store, you'll find them in miscellaneous, in tools miscellaneous. And it's these two right here. Product transporter for 5,000, and then the product transporter large for 10,000. Cheap purchase. So just a few little customizations there. The small one doesn't hold a lot, but the main thing here is you got a really nifty color palette there, like so. Now, the bigger trailer has a lot more decoration to it, so we can change that to that. We could change the chassis to yellow. We could change the design color to, let's go green. And then our rim color, we could put that to pink so it stands out for you. But yeah, these are the two trailers that you must use with this mod, and here's what they do. Let's get in our tractor here. I'm going to use the tractor because the unload speed on this is not very quick, but the fill speed is fast. So you come back over to your storage, and as you can see, it's got pallet storage for a lot of items. But let's load up we got some eggs for 1,400 liters of eggs. We'll fill that up. Now, you can't see the pallets because, like I said, it's got a bulk fill liquid per se inside this trailer. Now we could just drive right on over to our sell everything mod then. No pallets, just pretend like it's full of eggs in a liquid form. That's the way I think of it, because it doesn't have pallets in it. And we just come over to our sell everything. We sell our eggs. Now, what I discovered that you can do with this trailer is we could come over here to 82 Studios fill point. We could fill this up with more eggs, completely full. And then we could go over here to our sell everything and sell 15,000 liters of eggs. Now, it'll let you fill it that way, but I can't fill it from pallets on the ground. And you can see the unload speed there is very slow, so let's go ahead. We're going to pull off of there. But that is the pallet storage mod by OmaTana. That's my game-changing mod for this video. Now what I want to do to show you a couple other things here before we quit is we're going to put this into sleep mode and move ahead about 24 hours and come back with you. So let's put that down. We're going to go to sleep and move forward. I'll just show you a couple of more things. Okay, so we're going to move our productions to activate them. So let's activate our productions here before we go to sleep for another day. And let's, you can see here, donut productions, the fill levels for flour 65,000, and then the rest of the fill levels are all at 7,000 max. So let's go ahead, and because strawberry is my favorite, we're going to activate the strawberry. And then the fermenting silo, you can see, holds a lot of product, and so I don't have, I didn't fill it to the max level. So we got 164,000 liters of grass, 164,000 liters of hay, 132,000 liters of chaff. That will all change from 1,000 liters of each to 1,000 liters of silage. So we're going to activate the grass. And then the manure factory, I only put in 164,000 liters of straw. So it's not filled up. And that will produce into 3,000 liters of manure per 1,000. So we'll activate that. And then our biogas plant, you can see, has different fill levels. Most of them are 75,000, except for sugar beet cut, sugar beet, and potatoes are 36,000. That will all produce into electric charge, methane, and digestate. For this, we're just going to turn on silage, and you'll see what the silage produces after a day's time. And then our open air garden, you can see that our open air garden holds 20,000 liters of water and manure and 10,000 liters of seeds and solid fertilizer. So let's make some. As you can see, you can make tomatoes, lettuce, strawberries, potatoes, and sunflowers by just putting in water only. And then you can do water, seeds, and solid fertilizer. And then you can do water, seeds, and manure. But we're going to do water, seeds, and manure. And let's do, let's just do potatoes. And we'll activate that. And then we're going to go to the next day. Alright, so we are at the next day, and we have produced 5 pallets of strawberry donuts right here. So let's get in our JCB here, and we'll show you productions then. And as you can see, if we get back up here to strawberry donuts, you can see it used quite a bit of sugar, milk, eggs, butter, and strawberries to produce those 5 pallets. But we got 5 pallets of strawberry donuts just in a day's time. So we can load these up here. Let's just load up 1 pallet of donuts. And this is 1,000 liters of donuts. Let's go over to our sell everything mod. Let's just see what we can get for 1,000 liters of strawberry donuts. So we'll drive over here. Whoops. Crashed counter. Alright, let's sell this 1,000 liters. We got $12,000 for those donuts. That's nice. Thanks, Yos. So that is Yos's donut production mod. So now we're going to go over here to the fermenting silo by OmaTana and show you one other thing about this fermenting silo and show you what it has produced. So the fermenting silo, we just activated the grass and it did us 116,000 liters of silage so far in production. Now, will it take bales? So let's put this bale on there. And of course, it takes bales, everybody, so you can put bales in there and then it will transform it into silage. On to the next thing, which is the manure factory. This manure factory has got to be almost one of my favorites, and I hate to say it, but it's a great production mod for money. So, the manure factory has almost produced all the way through our straw, but its capacity for manure is full at 399,998 liters of manure. And we didn't put much straw in there, if you remember correctly. So let's deactivate that now. Now, the neat thing about this is, let's say you have MissyB Slurry Yard put down on your map. And you will just see how much we're going to sell this load of slurry for, or not slurry, but manure over at MissyB Slurry Yard. Let's stop this here at 50% just to save us a little time. So we have 41,548 liters of manure right here. We're going to take it over here to MissyB Slurry Yard, and the manure sells over here for like $600 a liter usually. Well, let's just, excuse me, let's look at that. Manure. Manure. Let's see, right here. The Slurry Yard is selling for $970 a liter right now for manure. So we'll sell this. This is 41,000 liters, just over that. And that thing was full of almost 400,000 liters of manure. So there's $40,000 right there for you. Alright, now let's get on over to the biogas plant, the mini biogas plant by Disturbed Simulations. And will the mini biogas plant take bales? Well, yes it will. So you just take your bales, put them in here, and they disappear. So the mini biogas plant in a day's time has produced the following. So we have 71,000 liters of electric charge, 943 liters of methane, and 23,000 liters of silage or digestate to sell from the mini biogas plant in a day's time. That's not too bad. Now on to mobile utilities mod by Yos. Our sell point, we just grab our wood like here, and we can walk over, click our button, and we just sold that wood. Now, that bale, watch this, that bale, it don't take very long for that bale to sell. We don't have to get very close to it. See, we might have to, there it goes right there, $2,576 for that one bale. Okay, then this little grocery basket thing, which is a buying station. We have a truck of seeds here. You can just back up to that and then offload into that basket, and like I said, it acts like a silo kinda. So we will put that seed in there. Then we can let our truck come back down to its stopping point. Then we can buy the seeds or fertilizer out of there. So let's buy some fertilizer. And we just filled up our truck with fertilizer that we had already put in there that we paid for. Alright, now on to the next thing over here, which is the open air garden. And we had it put on potatoes, and it has filled its spawn trigger area full of potatoes. So let's look at it. Open air garden for seeds and manure. It hasn't hardly used anything of manure and very little water, and we have got lots of potatoes in that trigger to unload right now. Yeah, excellent greenhouse garden mod, whatever you'd want to call it. Okay, now the silo, multi-fruit silo by OmaTana. Will it take bales? Of course it will take bales, and that is one of the things I really like about this silo. So we just put those bales over there, and that takes bales. Now, neat thing I wanted to show you here about MissyB Slurry Yard, where I like to sell my digestate, is we just get over here and we pull our tanker over here on MissyB's Slurry Yard, sell our load of digestate here out of this tanker trailer by Mantrid. And as you can see, it was only 12,500 liters of digestate. We're making some pretty decent money. We just made 25,000 off that small load there. And then lastly, I think the only other thing I wanted to show is I think that's it. I actually think that's it. So let's get in this truck right here. I think that I've covered everything I wanted to show off. So let's get in my big truck here. We can pull that on there. See, and then you can just pull over here. Oh, like, hey, let's go get our donuts. We're gonna get our donuts over here from Yos's Donut Production Mod. Oh wait, yeah, we can't pick up the donuts. I forgot about that. Wish we could pick up the donuts with this thing. But we can go over here to our pallet storage shed. We can fill this thing up with whatever might be in here. Oh, I don't got anything else in there, but you can see all the items that, oh, we got some flour, 15,000 liters of flour we can put in there. That's all the items I had in there, evidently, for now. Alright, well, I guess we'll take this flour that we got here, and we'll get on out of here of no man's land, and we'll travel on over to Calm Lands and start making ourselves some donuts. So if y'all have liked this Top Mods video, please drop me a tasty one on that like button, which is better known by myself as a cop battery and by you all people as delicious donut. And please don't forget to leave us a comment in the comment section, and don't forget to share the videos and the live streams from the channel with all your friends and family by sharing a box of donuts with everybody. Yeah, share a box of donuts with everybody by sharing the videos and the live streams with all your friends and family. But for myself, RustyMoney, we've got to travel over to Calm Land, so we will see you all on the flip side. Have a good one.